Kasiabarwicka is the latest Polish player to spawn into the top 100, and due to high demand from the two people that asked me to make this video, we will be looking at this future top 10 player, his goals, inspiration, impressive plays, and the hard times he went through to reach the point he is at now. At the young age of 14, does he have potential to pass the other talented Polish players? And what separates him apart from the rest of the upcoming competitions? Right before we start, make sure to hit the subscribe button. I'm trying to reach 500 subscribers before the end of the year. Only this many people watch my videos that are subscribed. So yeah, let's continue. This is the story of kasiabarwicka. Let's start with his beginnings. He first found out about Osu after watching his brother playing the game, and this was enough to intrigue his young self to get started and play the game for himself. He is a mouse and keyboard player that currently plays on a laptop. This is extremely impressive, as he has basically made it all the way up the rankings on such a lackluster setup. One can only imagine the potential impact a more optimized setup could have on his ability to ascend even higher in the rankings. I am starting to notice a theme with the upcoming players with great potential. I mean, the majority of my videos have been on mouse players like Alerted Dragon, Vixie Liam, AryN, who sometimes plays with mouse, and now kasiabarwicka. As of now, there are only 2 mouse players in the top 10, those being Chikoni and gnahus. As time progresses, one can hope for the emergence of more exceptional mouse players, further diversifying the competitive landscape. Slowly but surely, kasiabarwicka was playing more to gain experience. He loved to play jump maps to train his aim, and these are some of his earlier plays that he started from. As he was unable to recall his first 500, he suggested I show a play on Listen, a 500 PP play, as well as him being number 1 on the map. And his first 600 PP on Guinea Pig Bridge. As we look at his play count, we can see that he had a pretty average and normal graph until tragedy struck in September 2020. Alright, over to Stu now.
With his fast improvement and ability to farm, he would be accusated a lot from a ton of Polish players who were likely fueled by jealousy from his quick improvement, skill, and accomplishing what they couldn't at such a young age. However, the worst part was yet to come, as he was doxxed by these people that were accusing him of hacking. They went to such lengths as to expose personal information from an 11-year-old simply because they were unable to match his proficiency in a circle clicking game. This seriously problematic situation prompted him into insecurity and vulnerability, as dealing with these troubles at a very young age put mental strain on him, as a barrage of attacks on him would continue. However, these baseless accusations never got him restricted. The thing that got him restricted were actually fake screenshots of him with AQN, a cheat for Osu, installed on his computer, which was undetectable back in 2020. And because Osu staff are known for not being best at checking the legitimacy of top players, they believed the false screenshots without thoroughly verifying their legitimacy. He was restricted sometime in September 2020, but he didn't care. He was just happy that he would not be a continuous target of doxing. In 2020, restriction appeal times became more lenient and they reduced it to 3 months, but because kasiabarwicka was just a young Polish kid, he wasn't the best at English. During this time, he would play on Gatari, a private server, as well as developing some important skills like learning English and studying hard to do so. Honestly, props to the kid for taking time to learn more English. This just shows like his dedication to whatever he does. After using his improved English skills, he was able to write what he refers to the perfect apology and appeal, and was later unrestricted on October 16th, 2021, 2 days after his birthday. I guess you can say that he got a late birthday present from Osu staff. Moreover, kasiabarwicka would also make a live play in the middle of 2021 to prove his legitimacy.
hands so wet.
After going through all of this stress, he was finally a free man and got to grinding straight away, picking up where he started, which was his first 700 on Quaver, Fiery's diff. And his first 800 on Yami no Maho Shoujo with DT, where his top play would go from 780 PP to 886 PP after grinding the map for 2 hours straight. At present, kasiabarwicka identifies himself as a specialist in high BPM DT and speed, showcasing exceptional skills in these areas. Nonetheless, he also poses the ability to tackle challenging stream patterns and hidden tech maps. In his pursuit of enhancing his speed, he dedicated countless hours to rigorous practice, relentlessly pushing himself to achieve new heights. For individuals seeking to improve their speed, he highly recommends KHZ's comprehensive guide on the subject, or seeking advice from other seasoned speed players. When it comes to honing any skill set, kasiabarwicka firmly believes that the key is perseverance and an unwavering commitment to self-improvement. He emphasizes the importance of consistently engaging in gameplay, never losing faith in your abilities, as over time, progress and mastery will undoubtedly follow. Climbing the ranks of Osu with exceptional skill, this new player gained fame and popularity through captivating performances on impressive maps and being featured in 3 CPOL uploads so far. Surely this exposure would bring positive attention and motivation for him to keep going. But, as with all things in this world, some skepticism still remained. The majority congratulated him on his newfound success. The 2 extraordinary plays featured on CPOL's channel was a groundbreaking 900 PP score on Hikari 3 mod, and a jaw-dropping performance on Kira Kira Day's 3 mod. The main reason there was still some skepticism is because of his low playtime being currently at 33 days. This is pretty low when compared to other current top 100 players. However, when I asked him if he plays offline, his response was that he never plays offline, only playing Atari for a little bit when he was restricted and never touched Bancho. This is the explanation for his low playtime. Let's look at his goals for the future. He has three main ones. Those being becoming a well-rounded tournament player, become better at AR11 on old maps with some interesting patterns, and finally, a big one, reaching the top 10 ranks. The place where every Osu player strives for before their eventual demise with reality, where they realize that they are not cut out for it and will never make it. Anyways, with these goals comes with some idols that he looks up to, like a Loaded Dragon, the amazing DT jump player, Lolu, a Spaniard who has also risen through the ranks recently, setting impressive AR11 scores. Malashevsky, one of the game's most consistent players in many skill sets in the game, as well as being a tourney GOAT. Vixilium, the extremely underrated high BPM DT jump player. Eterna, speed demon that quit W for now but is currently still a top 10 player. Ninarik, Norwegian speed demon that is also another top 10 player. And gnahus, currently known for his impressive high BPM DT jump skills, who is currently top 5 and Poland's rank 1 player before Kasiabarwicka takes over. Currently, Kasiabarwicka holds the 65th spot in the global rankings, making him a strong competitor. In his country, he ranks 5th, just behind Mustache. I truly believe that Kasiabarwicka will dominate the competition and eventually reach his goal of being in the top 10. He's getting close to reaching 1000 PP with some of his amazing plays. Remember, he's only 14 years old, so he has plenty of time to achieve his goal. If he keeps improving at the same pace, it won't be a surprise to see him make it to the top. Thank you for watching this video, and a big thanks to Kasiabarwicka for answering some important questions, and just in general for the chat. He is a very nice kid, from what I could tell, and I wish him the best for all of his future endeavors. All of his socials will be in the description down below. Also, a big thanks to Stu for joining me on this video. Once again, subscribe. I am trying to reach 500 before the end of the year. See ya.